Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oliver, hello. Well, hello there. Riff, hi, Shawn. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Riff. Thank you for asking. Happy Earth Day. So I chose today, Earth Day, to be the deadline for the Create Waves 2025 because it's Earth Day. So we are going to be doing a showcase, checking out everybody's work, and then I'm going to be choosing a winner of the 12-month Creative Cloud All App Plan. So today's going to be pretty exciting, I think. I hope, at least. So let's go ahead and start with some introductions. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn Kozel. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. Wherever you're watching this, you are going to see a Linktree link within the description right there, and it's going to take you to every place I am on the interwebs. Caroline, hello. Thank you for the message, Caroline. Just to let you know, I did download it from Express, so we'll see. But I'm glad you sent me the message no matter what, because that just reminded me, oh yeah, I have to remember to show that video. This is where you can find me every place I am on the interwebs. And yeah, happy Earth Day, Caroline. And if you're watching this as a replay on Twitch, YouTube, make sure to follow, subscribe, like, all those wonderful things. Okay. Now, I don't know, honestly, if I'm ready just to dive in. Are you all ready to dive in? The idea is we're going to be going over all the artwork, and then, depending upon if we have time, we're going to start a Behance project using Photoshop. Okay. We've got Oliver giving me a splash, which I guess means go for it. So, first off, I need to give a big thank you to everybody who took part of this challenge. So right off the bat, a big thank you to all the artists. And I think we have 10 or 12 artists with a lot of entries. So thank you. And I always go through this. I do this every challenge. Give me a couple days ago, Thursday, Friday, and I was sitting there and I'm like, we have 7 artists. That's it. Is this worth doing? Is this worth continuing to do when we don't have the participation that I want or expect? So I'm always frazzled right before the deadline. So those of you that got your submissions in, thank you. Okay, so first off, we've got Tim. Doing a little Adobe Express Coral. Wishing everybody good luck. Very cool. Very cool. So thank you, Tim. And then we have Elena. And just as a reminder, if you would like to download this and use it as a coloring page, you can. Oliver says, I wanted to enter some photos, but the nearest sea is a 2-hour drive from here. Oh, yeah, my nearest is like 4. I think I could probably be there in 4 hours. Hold on really quick. Okay, thank you for that. This is hand drawn. I really love it. You can kind of see some of the sketch underneath before it was inked. It's just fun. This is just really fun. I love the fact that the bubbles here, like the border, the frame that you've got going around, is cut off. So that is fun. And then I believe either Photoshop or Illustrator, Elena took it in and gave it some color. This is a great color palette. Great color palette. Oliver says, I haven't been to the seaside since before the pandemic. Really should go there again. Yeah. Yeah. I love the ocean. I love being on the water. Okay. Let's do it this way. So, for those of you that may remember, I drew this from a sketch into Illustrator and created Cora, the whale. The reasoning behind this was for Shawn, which Shawn didn't submit anything to this challenge, but the whole reason that I wanted to create this was trying to create a swim animation or a swim cycle. Let me get on the other side. Or get over here. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let me turn the music off. So, for those of you that may remember, I took the background. The background is an Adobe stock. I took Cora into After Effects and created the swim cycle using the Puppet Warp tool with help from chat. That was difficult, to say the least. Then I added the bubbles, again, in After Effects, and downloaded it, brought it into Adobe Express, and added the music. And if you listen carefully, you'll see some whale noises. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with the way this turned out. Very cool. Help from chat, yes. It was needed. It was needed. All right, let that load. There we go. This was Frank's submission. Absolutely wonderful. I love it. And I think he was not, well, I don't know why, but Frank decided to do a live stream recreating this. So not only am I really proud about the work that people do, and the reason I do these challenges is not only challenging myself, but also hopefully challenging you to try new things. Says we're going to have an ad break coming up. Evie, hello? So I'm going to make sure not to be doing anything during the ads. So, okay. Caroline says, "Oh, I love Frank's Poseidon. It's cool. It is a really cool technique. In fact, I used the technique that Franck textured the statue, or it's actually Poseidon. I don't know. I used that texture on my sea toad. So, yeah, my sea toad. Okay, I don't know if ads are running. It just says ads are starting soon. Evie, are there ads? Caroline says, I love the font he used. Yep. A sea toad. How delightful. There was an ad when I came in. Okay, the preload. Yeah. Yeah, it says there are ads. I think you and Evie are the only ones. So if Evie already had ads, or you and Evie are the only ones on Twitch right now. So okay. So yeah, Franck, Poseidon, master of the seas, guardian of the deep, and wielder of the tempest fury, as his trident. Gosh, can I speak today? Trident commands the ebb and flow of destiny's tide. Oh, oh. Yeah, I love this. If Franck wasn't well, he won last time. He'd be a finalist, but he didn't qualify for the prize. But I absolutely love this. I love everything about it. It's a great poster. It's a great poster. Did anyone watch Chaos? His character was awesome. Is Chaos a title? Okay. Like Chaos. Okay. Now we have riffs. Let me double check something here really quick. All right, made in Adobe Express. And we've got a composite. Riff did a lot of tweaking on this. A lot of tweaking. But it's a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. One thing I kind of enjoy a little bit. It is so not cohesive that it works. So I kind of like it. I like it. Love this. Love this octopus up here. So good. Okay. Then we've got the other ones. It's a British show on Netflix. I've not seen it though. Chaos. I'll have to look it up. Hopefully it's here. I can get it here. Jeff Goldblum plays Zeus. Wow. Okay. I like this one. I like the muted, a little more muted. I like that. I like that. Okay, Megan. We have Megan and frame animation in Photoshop. And we've got 3 versions of this, but lots of fun. Just having fun from Megan. All right. This is my first version of this jellyfish that I made in Project Neo. Feels very old school. It does. It feels like a composite. So that's the first version. Now here's Megan's second version. The jelly spider. Do I have the reference? I could, bro. Let me see if I've got the reference here. I don't think I do. One moment. Please hold. Here we go. So this is the reference that I used for making the jellyfish. So Evie says, I love the starfish being swept up to the beach. Yeah, me too. Me too. The one suggestion that I had, Elena, hello. The one suggestion that I had was not have the starfish disappear like that. So then we've got Megan's very fast jellyfish, frame by frame. This is just fun. Bruce! Happy Tuesday and Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. So that's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun. I'm digging that. All right, we have a Piotr. And I am really impressed with the work that Piotr did. Being able to actually create and manufacture the ocean bed and whatnot. So he took us through the process of photographing these rocks, taking sheets and painting them, lighting them in the studio. This looks great. This just looks great. Like a fine art display. It is. It is. A lot of work. Okay, so here is. Why did I do that? Once I was done with my jellyfish, I brought it into Illustrator to give it a glow. So I wanted to make sure that we had some glow. So pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. And then we've got my sea toad. Again, very difficult to do. Made all in Illustrator. The sketch. Evie says, I like the glow too. Oh, I glow too. Gotcha. Let me pull up the reference for this one. That's the reference. And so this is a deep sea fish that has evolved. So its fins, they use them as feet to walk on the bottom of the ocean. Yeah. The The sea toad is so sweet. They look like meh, meh, meh. But Michelle, hello. Yeah, I'm happy with the way this one turned out. My first illustrations. Sea toad is the winner for me. Thank you, Arif. Happy Earth Day, Michelle. Then we've got playing with the animation. Thank you, Evie. Okay, I didn't even watch this. Hold on. Whales flexing, asking for a fish. Why so sad, sea toad? He is, or it, could be a she. It is kind of, it's part of a puffer. So it will puff up with spikes as protection. And it also, and I didn't draw this, but it also has on the top of its head a little lure to try to lure fish in. And just recently, on Netflix, I've been watching a lot of deep sea ocean stuff, and they showed one. Like, hey, there we go. So they like to hang out bottom of the ocean, and so the weight of the world is on them, and they just do their little lure, and when the fish comes up, it'll whop, eat it. So, all right, we've got penny doodles. Make waves. These seals are so cute. Yeah, Piotr really put a lot of work in. Very impressive. But so did you, Bruce. So cute. So cute. So we've got two versions. Michelle says, I totally forgot to post my sketches in the Discord server. We'll post them later. Okay, we've got a second one. Seize the day. Love the little stars in its eyes. It's a nice little pup. Has no idea about sharks. Has no care in the world. No orcas. Penny does the cutest drawings. Yes, it is very cute. Very cute. So Penny, thank you so much. This is my first try at my octopus, and absolutely not happy with it. Not happy with this little octopus. So this was done all in Illustrator, and I decided I need to keep working on it. So we're going to move on. And then when I did a character animator, just for fun, I don't know why I came down here. There's so many things under the sea that can kill you. What was I thinking? Not a good idea. He's trying to wave down a submarine to pick him up. I don't know why I came down here. There's so many things under the sea that can kill you. What was I thinking? Not a good idea. Absolutely, Evie. Evie says, is that dance a cry for help? Absolutely. Yes. Okay, everybody give me a quick second. I will be right back. Thank you for the mini dance party. A dance monkey song. Love the dramatic music. Evie says, I've just learned how to make the text bigger so I can read people's posts. Good job, Evie. Good job. Okay, we are up to Megan's. Whoa, get back here. This was the third attempt. I love the texture of the hand-drawn Making Waves 2025. Dig it. Dig it. All right. So Piotr ended up sharing his process. Lydia, hello. Skylark. Sharing his process, which I really like that he did. All the images. And I'm really wondering if he's using the pen tool to cut things out. So much work. So much work. I always find it interesting to see how people have their Photoshop set up, their workspace. I always find it interesting. Oh, he's creating paths. Okay. Working paths. All right, we've got another version from a riff. Image tracing and adding shadow effect on the text box. So good, a riff. Good job. Little seahorse down here for the S. Cute little details. Good job, a riff. Underwater figures made of paper pulp, styrofoam, and cardboard, and some green paint. Again, impressive. Later on, he kind of gives. Well, we'll talk about it when we get there. So much work. So much work. Congratulations, chat. You've given 100 messages. All right, let's see what we got here. So I believe, if I understand this correct, these are supposed to be like shipwrecks on the bottom of the ocean. Oh, Bruce. Bam. Got a big boom from Bruce. Delayed boom. Okay, let's see here. Update my progress. Exploring the ocean floor. These are amazing. I mean, the work that he put in to end up using plaster to make the ocean floor, it just looks so good. So good. The depth of field in which he photographed these works wonders. Yeah, I could see someone collaborate with his textured work. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is with the painted or the sheets, trying to get just different waves. And you can kind of see down here like a ton of work and photographing, and just wow. So good. And here's my little octopus, the final version. Pretty happy with it. First time ever painting, I guess, live. First time, really first time ever trying to really paint. So, combination of Illustrator and Photoshop. Happy with that. Now, this is Elena's, and this is a pen drop on paper, size A4. This is stunning. Caroline, thank you. Great painting work. Shawn, thank you for that. It was hard, to say the least. Elena, I love this. This is absolutely beautiful. Definitely a finals piece. Absolutely made the finals. It's just amazing. It's amazing. You have so much talent. I'm just going to let that soak in for a little bit. Caroline says, I love this, Elena. Saw that. Wow, so amazing. It is really beautiful, Elena. Elena says, thank you so much, Shawn. You are welcome. Thank you for posting it. This is beautiful. Great work. Okay. We've got more Photoshop work. Bruce says, be right back. All right. These are like really cool. Taking sheets and painting them and then trying to get them lit. Alex, hello. Due to the amount of work that Piotr put in, I would say he is a finalist. So good. Then we've got music. So cool. Caroline's asking, has he put the lights under the sheets? They're actually, I believe, they're hanging. He's got them hung and trying to hang them and twist them in different ways with the lights coming through them. Yes. So very cool. Piano destruction. Sea animals, blowholes. Seagulls, squawks. Very cool. Now, I'm trying to figure out. Well, we'll see. I mean, the deadline is here. I'm doing the show. We have Caroline. So let's take a look at this. And oh, okay. I have permission to edit. So if you click on the link, it'll show up in presentation mode. But this is really cool by Caroline. You know what? I don't like this. Not like this. Let me get out of that. Let me open it. 1 second. Let's do it this way. Artists. Caroline. I'm sorry, everybody. Give me a moment here. I've got... Okay. I just want to make sure I've got music off. Rom, hello? Welcome in. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Sorry about interrupting that, Caroline. I apologize. I wanted to make sure that there was not music. That's so smart to draw the beak like that. Oh, Lydia. Hi, Lydia. No, it was my music. I wanted to turn my music off. I didn't want my music competing with yours. That's what I was doing. This is great. So Caroline said that she was using her phone to videotape, recording the drawing. And she did it 18 times. 18 times until she got something she was happy with. So this is great. I mean, you should upload this to YouTube. This is a great explanation on how to draw a dolphin. Everything looks great. The music. And it's soothing, it's easy, it's just great. You did a great job on this. Caroline says I'm still not happy. I like it. Great job. Great job. It was too big. Okay, I'm going to tell this story, and it should be okay. The main thing was to learn something new. Good. Good. Here is something else that we did, and we can actually just jump in here. So this was kind of the first time that I've tried to do this. So Caroline contacted me and said, the video is too big for Discord. How do I send it to you? I made it in Express. And it was like, great, share it with me. So probably what you can do is you come up to share, and you can see this is Caroline and me right there. You can invite people to actually join, which if you put in up here, add people, and you start typing in my email address, or you type in my email address, it knows that from my Adobe ID, and it will send the message. Now, Caroline did it a little different, whereas she sent me a link, and then I had to get approval. But then the other thing that was really cool is down here, and this is the link that's in the Discord, is you can do a view only link. So once we figured out that you can do a view only link, and it opens up like a presentation in Adobe Express, but you're not really in Adobe Express. You are, but you're not. So that was something that we both went through and kind of figured out as we went. But Caroline gave me access, that way I could download it and have it ready for the where's your dolphins? I see dolphins. Where are these? Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, let's close Express. That's a quick little tip. All right, we have Monica. We've got a happy Earth Day. Live in harmony. I wonder what this is. I like it. I like it. We've got the fishies. Very cool. Wave challenge. I like the moon cycles that we've got up here. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, Piotr, unfortunately, I have to fly to London for Adobe Max, but I will look at everything tonight. Thank you so much for seeing my process. You are welcome. Thank you for sharing it. Wonderful work. Wonderful work. Okay, we have another entry by a riff. Shifting tides. I didn't even notice the shark before. Big old jellyfish. And a second version. This one's got more of a pop. I like it. One thing when you're doing double exposures, one thing you want to be aware of is you really don't want to lose the eye. The eyes are some of the most important features. So you want to be aware of that. But very cool. Very cool, Arif. Thank you. Elena sending us a little happy Easter. Did you make this, Elena? Just wondering. Very cute. All right, now we've got another one. Penny! We were talking how cute your seals are. Poster variation of my first enter to showcase how man creates his own ecological imbalance while he can live in harmony with ocean. I do like this one. I do like it. Penny, I see you got Jack's emote. I'm digging it. I like it. I like it. Thank you so much, Monica. And we've got a riff. This is my final submission for the challenge. Idea was to locate people's dilemma on microplastics. Wow, you got a lot going on here. Splashy debates, H2O or no go. Very cool. The one thing with your text, you want to make sure that you can really see it. I know you got a drop shadow back there, but just the contrast, just something to be aware of. But very cool. Thank you, Arif. All right. We've got the final images from Piotr. And we need to explain this because I really like have a good trip, take care, have fun at Max. I wanted to share with you my thoughts on my recent exploration and experiences that resulted from our fascinating topic. I try to balance three main factors: creating something manually, processing, and to a small extent, using AI tools we have at our disposal in Photoshop. In particular, I took advantage of the possibilities offered by Smart Layers. I am sending my submissions for the challenge, which includes a world of undersea bottoms, white glaciers, figures overgrown with sea moss. The theme is really interesting, and I hope I can develop it further. I would also like to thank Shawn for your inspiring and genuine, and in-depth explanation of the topic during your broadcast. Your guidance was extremely helpful. I look forward to your feedback and comments. These are really amazing. One thing you want to think about is flying dollars. One thing you want to think about is getting an iron or a steamer or using the remove tool in Photoshop, because this is absolutely gorgeous, but in nature we don't have these straight lines. So, but I love the colors. I love the feel of everything. It's great. I love the lighting, the depth of field, everything about this. And knowing now that you were going for the bottom of the ocean, different feels. I dig it. I dig it. Bottom of glaciers, bottom of the oceans, like, so good. And I think these are like supposed to be shipwrecks. And even though, love the peek at the process. Yes, me too, Penny. Even though you said like sea moss, it feels like metal rusting at the bottom of the ocean. Coral is starting to grow on it. Algae is growing on it. Um, yeah, it's very cool. I again the colors, the technique, the lighting, so great. The stones, I mean, a lot of these are such good textures. Like this looks like the bottom of the ocean, but the texture in this is amazing and it can really be used even as texture in photos and photo composites. Um, yeah, a lot of work, a lot of work. So good. So good. All right. Like brought in as materials. Yeah. I mean, you can see like this is a sheet that he painted and hung and lit. Um, oh, okay, wait. I see what you're saying, Bruce. Bringing it in as materials like in a 3D app. Probably not. I mean, you could. I don't see why not. I don't do a lot of playing with materials, so in my mind, I'm thinking Photoshop. Ah, this is so good. Oh, rub it in, Alex. Rub it in. Piotr, thank you so much. Wonderful work. For the amount of work that you put in, definitely in a finalist. Um, yeah, tons of respect. Great job going through and sharing your process. Uh, thank you. So we've got Katerina, and let's open this up. Tim say, call me a skeptic, but I think some of this work might be photoshopped. It might be. Katerina, this is beautiful. The create waves, the negative space text. I love the texture. I love the waves, the colors. And the first time I saw this, I'm just looking at it, taking it all in, and like, oh my gosh, this is so good. But then once you look at the mock up here, I'm like, wait a minute, those are hands. Hold on. So I jump back in, and yeah, you can see like the fingers and the hands of creating waves. Such so cool. So cool. So I really like that. Great work, Katerina. The Ultra says, glad you like it. I love it. I love it. So good. And then passed along a sketch. Then we've got Bruce. Bruce. Okay, so this is amazing. I had to stop and like really look at this. Frank, hello. And I'm thinking, did Bruce composite a shark in? And once you zoom in and start looking at the brush strokes, it's like, oh my gosh, amazing. I love the logo, the create waves up here. Uh, Bruce, if it's possible, I would love to get that logo and use it with our project. If that's possible. But again, it's up to you. I understand if not. The coral is amazing. Penny says the gills on that shark. Wow. Yeah. Barracuda or mackerel. I mean, look at these jellyfish. The most incredible part is I made it on time. Bruce. We're going to have a talk, Bruce. Okay. Let me continue looking at this. Come on. These jellyfish, the color that you've got going on is amazing. It's absolutely stunning. I love, again, you've got some cross hatching happening, which I love in your paintings. It always makes me happy. We've got a woman up here picking up trash. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Rick, happy Earth Day. Happy Earth Day to everybody. So spectacular, Bruce. Spectacular. Okay, let's check this out now. We got a mood board. We've got the sketches of the sharks. Sketchbook. The fonts used. That is a cool sailfish. Did you use... Wait. Did you use the crabs? Are there crabs? Okay, no. Portfolio piece for sure, yes. Love these little crab guys. The badge. References. Great job. The color, the rendering that you did of these jellyfish. I had a lot of things I wanted to do. Unfortunately, no. It's okay. It's okay. Then we have Evie. Evie says, it's a sketch because this year all my challenges are sketches until I can properly work on them. My son wanted me to draw Patrick from SpongeBob, and I wanted to draw a mermaid and fishes, so I compromised. Just thought I'd join the fun for a little whilst I'm away. Great sketch. So much fun. I'm digging it all. Digging it all. The starfish is hilarious. Got a little sea turtle down here at the bottom, I think. I think. So good, Evie. Thank you for taking part. And there we go. So, right off the bat, let me give everybody a big thank you for taking part in this. Like I said in the beginning, this past weekend, ooh, oh, we got a holy shnikes. Holy shnikes. Come on, wake up. Wake up. There you go. And a big boom. Thank you, everybody, for taking part. This weekend, I was stressing out. We had like maybe 6 or 7 entries, or 6 or 7 artists that took part. And those of you that came in this weekend, thank you. Evie, oh, and a thank you from Oliver. Yeah, yeah. Again, I would say this has been a successful challenge. I hope that you have challenged yourself, that you've learned something. I definitely have. I challenged myself, and I'm pretty happy with the way things worked out. So we have a few of the finalists, and one of them I didn't say. Bruce, your piece, definitely finalist. So we've got Elena's work, Bruce's work, and also Piotr's work as finalists. And I've got a winner. So first off, everybody did a great job. I wish I could give everybody that takes part a Creative Cloud subscription, but I'm not allowed to. I can only do it once, well, twice a year so here's our first time for this year, and then we'll do a second challenge later in the year. Again, I got to say thank you, because I was questioning if I was going to stop doing these challenges as a whole, but you all came through in flying colors. So our winner for the Creative Cloud, I got to find it here, for the Creative Cloud, the winner of Create Waves 2025 is Bruce. Now, I got to be honest, and somebody may call me out on this, and you're rightfully so. Congratulations, Bruce. I will be in contact with you to get you the Creative Cloud sub. Bruce is saying, what? No? Wait. Holy shnikes, Bruce won. Let's take a look at it again. Boom. We'll try to join next time. Got mine stuck and missed the challenge this time. No worries. Everybody's congratulating Bruce. Bruce, this work is amazing. The painting alone is absolutely stunning. Yeah, Bruce, I'm good. Piotr or Helena would have run with this one. Helena was my second choice. Definitely. Just absolutely stunning. And it wasn't until I saw this, it was going to be Helena. So the fact that the work you put in by creating the badge, the fact also this is kind of going both ways, where you've done everything. You've done everything I asked for. Let me switch sides. I said that you could be an advocate for the ocean, or you could celebrate the ocean. This piece as a whole is both of them. This is being an advocate for the ocean, but also celebrating the beauty of the ocean. The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. Robert Shawn. So adding the quote, adding the badge, you just went above and beyond what was asked for, and I think you deserve this. It's Shawn who is crying. I'm not crying. I'm happy. I'm happy. You all did a wonderful job. Just yeah. So I got to give props to Bruce. So, congratulations, Bruce. And again, everybody that took part, I want to give you a thank you. Good job, community. Absolutely. Absolutely, Penny. Um, all right. So, hold on really quick. Uh, Hold on. Oh, whoops. There we go. All right. Let me see. What do we get? Elena. Great work, Elena. Absolutely wonderful work. All around. All around. You all make me proud. We can't forget Cora. Oh, we just got Michelle. What do we get here? Let me switch sides. Late entry, non-contender. I had fun creating with watercolors, inks, and gouache. Thanks for the challenge, Shawn. Ooh, ooh. Michelle, are you here? You're in chat, aren't you? Wow. Ooh, a brain coral. Nice red coral. I can, Bruce. Uh, would do from the Discord. What do you want me to read? Michelle is here. Thank you, Michelle. I'm gonna have to download these and get these ready. Um, but okay, ads are starting soon. What am I supposed to read, Bruce? Am I supposed to read this? Okay, under your work. All right, here we go. Hiya, Shawn. Hello, friends. Happy Earth Day. Yep, cut it close. Hopefully, I timed it right this time around. But if not, like you, Shawn, this seems to be a challenge for myself. Consistency seemed to be a struggle and something that has been difficult for me, especially this past year. So I thank you and the community for each encouraging word, your streams, and just showing up. With each piece of artwork you all create inspires and motivates me, and I'm sure it does with many others. Each each one of these challenges brings out the best. Oh, we have ads. Uh each one of these challenges brings out the best in us. Thank you for Thank you for another awesome year and positive challenge like Create Waves. About the artwork, the painting started as a color water study. Okay, hold on. Hang out, everybody. There's ads. We'll read it when we come back. Wait around. Okay, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Robert, good to see you. Um, all right, I think the ads are done. Yep, we are back. Okay, let's read this again. Let's do better. Okay. Hopefully I timed it right this time around. But if not, like you, Shawn, this seems to be a challenge for myself. General, hello there. Consistency seemed to be a struggle and something that has been difficult for me, especially this past year. So I thank you and the community for each encouraging word, your streams, and just showing up. With each piece of artwork you all create inspires and motivates me, and I'm sure it does with many others. Each one of these challenges brings out the best in us. Thank you for another awesome year and positive challenge like Create Waves. About the artwork, this painting started as a water study on Maddie's stream and continued to add more elements for this challenge. Some jellies, mackerel, and of course the shark. And the lady snorkeling, she's collecting any garbage she finds as she enjoys the beauty that's found under the sea. I also designed a little badge in the top right corner and added a quote from Robert Swan at the bottom. Well said, Bruce. I could not have said it better. So, great work. Great work. And definitely congratulations. No, Bruce, thank you. I mean, I am humbled by the time that you spend, you as the artist, spend to take part in these challenges. We've talked on other streams about love languages, people's love language. Mine is time. The time that I get to spend here shows the appreciation for my love language for this community. And I feel the same way that when you spend time and your effort and your skills on some of this artwork, it makes me proud. It makes me proud. Okay. Very cool. Let's see here. Now I need to look at something here. Ah. I'm really digging that badge. I am. No, Caroline, thank you. 60% of the time, it makes them proud all the time. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna jump into Photoshop and let's go with a new file. We're gonna just double all of this. So Photoshop does math. Come on, Photoshop, I know you can do math. Are you not gonna do math? There we go. Okay, we've created an artboard, and what we're gonna do. By the way, not sure you saw that. What did? Not sure I saw what? The badge? Badge? So let's go ahead. We're gonna grab the artboard tool, click on our artboard, and we're gonna go ahead and extend that down. The badge is cool. Yes, it is. Let's grab, you know what? I need to open Illustrator. I do. So just to let everybody know what I've got going on here. I've got everything. I've got all the artwork is, well, almost all the work. I need to bring in Michelle's. My comment that you can use. Yes, I did see that, Bruce. We just need to figure out how you're going to get it to me. So, okay, so we've got that. Got the artwork. Let me open up Illustrator. Go. Because I want to keep consistency of what I made before and what I'm making now. The only thing I need to figure out how I want to do the badges, the name tags. Let me see. Grab this one. Now I'm wondering, what did I do? This was so long ago. That's not what I want. Don't tell me I deleted it. Ugh. Let me check our libraries. Create waves. Okay, so I've got graphics. Let me jump over here. Have a great day, Michelle. Hold on real quick. It's up. Thank you for submitting, Michelle. Okay, there you are. Ooh, ooh. Okay, let me download that again. And that is a re-download that. And yep, let's go with vector. Okay. Give me a second, people. Give me a quick second. Okay, that's a JPEG. Let's open that up. All right, now we're back. Let's open that into Photoshop. All right, this was the background pattern that I used. So let's make sure that this is a pattern. Go into pattern preview, hit OK. And that is a good pattern. All right, I'm digging it. Let's get out of our pattern preview. Now, I haven't made this into a pattern, have I? Oh, you're over here. You're over here. I mean, I know I used it in Illustrator. Okay, I haven't. So Let's cancel out of that. Let's do a Command A. Let's go File. Excuse me, Edit. And we are going to define pattern. And we're going to call this Bruce Sharks. And hit OK. Command D to deselect. I said Command D, deselect. So we can close that. Don't save. Now we get into here. We can go with a pattern fill. Let's open up our patterns. And we'll come to here. We're going to bring the scale way down. %, that works for me. Let's hit OK. So let me save this file. Let's go File, Save As. And we are in the correct place. Behance project. And next off, let's jump over into Illustrator. And I think I'm going to use these as like our badges going across. So let's go ahead. We're going to copy. Wait. That's our swatches, our text, squid. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing something wrong. Okay, there we go. Copy. Let's get over to Photoshop. I'm going to paste it. Paste it. And let's do it as a smart object. Bring that in for like that for right now. Hitting OK. And how did I have a great rest of your day? Thank you for stopping in. All right, let's copy that hex code. Let's do a solid color fill. Command V, hitting OK. Whoops, wrong one. You are on that artboard, are you not? There we go. Okay, just setting up our background. I like that. I like that. Let's jump back over into Illustrator. Which waves do I like? kind of digging the idea of having our names in the waves. Maybe we want to go subtle. You could do that. Let's copy that. Bring that in as a smart object. Wondering if we should change the color. Let's do color overlay. Let me check my libraries. So I know we've got a color palette. Come on now. Yep. Yep. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Just getting everything down, getting some ideas. Let's grab. Let's name that. That's going to be our title. This is going to be our waves. And doing alphabetical, Bruce is going to be first. Did I have any secondary text? Well, of course I did. What is it? Adela Sands. So T for text, not inline text. Come on. There we go. I think it is that one. And we may change it up. Because that's not doing it for me. That is not. That's feeling pretty not good. Not good. Okay. Kestrel. Maybe we want to stick with Kestrel. Actually, we do want to make a copy of that. So let's make a copy. That way we've got our body text. Go ahead and grab that one. And let's go in. I like that. I like that. I do. I do. Okay, so we've got Bruce. Let's make sure that is centered. Let's grab our waves up and down. Let's make sure. Ooh, I don't like that. I do not like that. Command Z, bring that back down. Okay, on our waves, we want to give a drop shadow. Let's crank that up. Let's see the color. I like the color. Thank you, Bruce. Oh, not the spread. Add size. Bring that effect down to okay. I'm kind of digging that. I kind of want to add a texture to our wave. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Could use some. What it? I don't know what that is there. Oh, you were saying it feels like sand. What did I just do? Why did I lose it? A riff. Hello from Twitch. You know what? I don't. No, 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 no. Not texture. I want a pattern overlay, is what I want. Multiply 100%. Now, can I bring down? No, I can't move these. Oh, what is happening here? Now, since the color overlay is on top, it's covering up our pattern. So we need to do this different. Our waves. It's a swimming pool. There we go. Okay, so we've got our pattern. That's not bad. That's a standard pattern. I think I'm liking that. Okay. Let's open this up. Mm, mm. Tony, time for a nice relaxing tea break by the water, even if it's digital. How you doing, Tony? You ready for Max? That's still too much, too much. Born ready. Okay, one thing I got to make sure with this, okay, we've got that centered. Everything is centered. Everything is good. So we can grab both of those. We're going to do a command G. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to call this Bruce. And that is going to be our badge. Are y'all okay with this? Because this is going to be on your Behance as well. Ah. Okay, so got that set up. That's going to be our body copy. So let's just move that right now. What do you mean you're doomed, a riff? that over. Okay, let's get some grids going here. Or guides. New guides from Shape. That's new. Okay. Let's see, what did I do before? See the badge, Shawn, when you say it is going to apply to everybody's name. Yes. Yep. Okay, we need, let's do 12. Whoa, not 123. Okay, grab our title. That there, making sure that's centered. That's good. All right, next off, we're going to get back to our text tool. And let's click and drag right there. That's the text we want. Let's jump over into hold on. Okay, let's see what we got. Welcome to the community challenge. Create work depicting movement of any kind. Artists could use any app or media they like. This is what they created. Thanks for checking out the project. Okay. Let's check out our wording here. All right. Welcome to the new community challenge, Create Waves 2025. Great work celebrating the ocean to improve ocean literacy. Let's copy that. Jump back into here. Bring that in. Command A. All right, let's move the grid for right now. Welcome to the new community challenge. Okay, it's not going to be new. So let's get rid of new. Welcome to the community challenge, Create Waves 2025. Artists created work celebrating the ocean and all of its life to improve ocean literacy. created artists created work celebrating the ocean and all its life, all of its life, all of its life. Improve ocean literacy. Created. That's short and sweet. Artist created work celebrating the ocean and all of its life to improve ocean literacy. Enjoy the amazing. Enjoy the amazing. No. Thank you to all who yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Community Challenge Create Waves 2025. Artists created work celebrating the ocean, created artwork. Artists created artwork celebrating the ocean and all of its life to improve ocean literacy. Thank you for checking out the project. Okay. Perfect. All right, so this Bruce we can get rid of. Right? Yep, we can get rid of that. Let's bring back our grid. Let's grab Bruce right there. Hit the move tool, making sure to hold shift. Bringing this up. Bam. Right there. Now this feels unbalanced to me. It does. Well, okay, hold on, hold, please. I'm gonna have to try to figure out what I'm going to do with Bruce's badge. I may put that on the title page. Now, I may have screwed up a little bit. We go into our artboard tool, select our artboard, increase the size quite a bit. Bringing back our, okay, our grid stays there. All right, that's fine. That's fine. This is not feeling good to me. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead, just do this different. Okay. Megan! Hello, hello. One, two, three. Whoops. Three. You need to go up. One, two. No. Okay, we got those in order. Let me here. Okay. Oh. All right. Now we just got some busy work to do. Just some good old busy work. Naming layers. Hi, Jack. Ooh, I see you're making a Behance showcase. Yes, I am. We have gone through. Where am I? I'm on Megan. Oh, one more. Well, more than one, but uh oh, see you at 3 p.m. if you're around. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Okay. Let's jump over into the Discord really quick. Ooh, we have another one from Katarina. Very cool. Preview of a half-done second attempt. Okay, need to get those. Now, just as a reminder, just letting everybody know. Once I start adding the artwork, I'm not going to be adding any more artwork to this project. You can add it to the Discord, but I am not adding it to the project. That is impossible for me to go through and continuously add artwork. It's not going to happen. I can tell you right now, not going to happen. So just letting everybody know that. So really quick, for those of you that are just jumping in, you can go through and take a look at the artwork on the Discord. But just so everybody knows, Elena, Megan says makes sense. Yes, this is not like a regular Behance project where you can just add and move and. We have Elena took second place with this amazing work, just absolutely great traditional dot work. And then our winner of the Creative Cloud, Create Waves 2025 is, whoa, get back here, Bruce. So very cool, very cool. The time Elena put into that piece, it's beautiful. Yep. It's wonderful. Okay. But Bruce, I mean, I gotta say, you probably put a lot of time into this too. I mean, respect to both of you. Respect to everybody. So, all right. Where am I? Where am I? Photoshop. I gotta. Okay. Had to do this different. Oh, Michelle. Okay, hold on, everybody. I gotta think this through really quick. Let me. You know what? We can talk about this. So this is one of the things. Oh, let me scroll fast. One of the things is keeping track of everybody that is. Michelle not take part? Okay. Keeping track of everybody as owners because everyone has different names for Behance. Okay. Everyone's different names on Behance and every place else. So trying to keep all of this as easy as possible for myself. Because there are times if I cannot find you, you took part in this challenge and I could not find you. Sorry. If I can't, if you don't make it easy for me to find you, I didn't add you. So, okay. Glenn, Frank, Jan, F, Katarina, Kevin, Lee, keep going. Okay, that's just double check. Okay, that's just double checking how Michelle likes to be known. Why aren't you giving me Crud. Crud. Okay, making sure I spelled it right. There we go. Go, where are you? You're right there. Okay. Now, where's my screenshot for Michelle? There it is. Get into the Discord. Lost me. Ooh. General, a communication disturbance can mean only one thing: invasion. Yeah. Okay, there was a blip. I was trying, all I was doing was making a new folder. Come on. All right. Which, I'm gonna save that image. I am not gonna load all of these. Yeah, do those two. Get new downloads. Let's get that. Add that over to Michelle. Okay. Delete those. You need an SSD instead of that mechanical drive. You're not my mom, General. All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Where am I? I stopped at Monica. So we need, grab a Monica. V for the move tool. That up. Michelle. Chocolita. Mind tricks only work on the weak-minded. All right, who's up next? We've got Penny Doodles. How many do we have? 14. 14. It's, the weather's weird. It's like, it was sunny this morning and like 60 degrees, high 50s, and then it rained, and I don't know what it's doing now. It's been weird. I'm wondering if I want to do 14. I want to break this up into two. Let me see. I'm always concerned. Like whenever I break these up, if you see, like this has 469 views. This one has 351. So I kind of always wonder if people don't pay attention to the second one. 720, 586. And doing things alphabetical, I'm always in the second one. But if it's too long, it's got 15. Hmm. When you're in the project, you can go to the next one, right? One next to it. Can you do names at the top that are hyperlink anchors to the names with pictures below? The if I was building this in Behance, yes. Since I'm building this in Photoshop and cutting it up, no. The the hyperlinks for people are right there as owners. So that's where, if people want to find you, that's where they get you. So there is a way to do all that, but you need to know a bit of coding, and I don't know it. So yeah, this is the way that I do it. Okay. So we are at a point of kind of just busy work. I need to go through and make all the badges for everybody. And that's just going to be boring. It is. So what do we got? Oh, okay. Tell you what. Hang out, and ads are going to be starting in a little bit. Hang out, and I'll come back because I'm not going to leave you with ads. So I'll be right back. All right. Thank you for the dance party. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Just checking it out. Frank, why are you snoozing? Why are you snoozing, Frank? Why? Um, okay. So we're going to call this Artboard 2. All right. Let's go ahead, zoom in. And I've decided I am going to do this in two different projects. So no big deal. And let's close down Artboard 1. Let's jump in here. And where did I leave off? I left off Monica. Oh, I turned music off. Oh, God. No. Music's on. Music's off there. Wait, you hear the music. You hear music now, right? Do you? Evie says yes. Okay. Good. All right. Let me see here. Where are we? Nope. Nope. What? Okay, this is strange, and why? Not on Twitch. Why are you grayed out? Interesting. Oh, lordy. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. This whole time. Just confirming. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Vote for Vader this. All right, Megan. Jump over to the Discord. Some photos in Shawn's Discord. Where did you put them? Oh, here we go. There is a Canadian election next week, but someone got creative with these signs. Okay. I don't know if this is political or not. That's funny. I am staying so far. Frank, I agree, but I am staying so far away from anything political. I don't even want to discuss it. I'm even putting in Shawn. Naming my layers. Who is that guy? Whoa. Whoa, what did I do? Why do I have two? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Where the heck is Katarina? I not? What did I do? Okay. We got Bruce, Caroline, Frank, Elena. Megan says the Olympics went really well this weekend. I had some funny videos on my social account. That's... I told my wife about it. Okay, Helena. Megan. How did I lose Katarina? I did. So Katarina is before Elena. Let's go that down. Okay, get these in order. I'm really trying to focus to get names right. Okay. Bruce, Caroline, Frank. Ugh. Okay, so we need Elena, Katerina, Megan, Michelle, Monica. Good. Okay. Caroline, have a great day. Thanks for being here. Thank you for taking part in the challenge. All right, so we've got Penny, Piotr, me, Riff, and then who's after her? Timsay. Whoops. Option Umlaut Mobist. Evie. Oh, I was just getting your name in the project, Tim. That didn't work. There you are. What is happening? Okay. There we go. All right, so I've got an extra one. We're gonna leave that just blank. We're gonna call that a blank for right now in case I need it. And we are getting good to go. So let's go ahead. Close Artboard 2, open Artboard 1, do a command save. Okay. So the plan of attack is we will start adding artwork. What's going on here? This Artboard 2. And it looks like we've got like a white space here. Okay, the pattern's giving me that fill. Okay, that's giving me that fill. All right, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Go ahead, grab this color. We're gonna copy our hex code. Copy that. Hit OK. Let's jump over into Behance. We're gonna make a project and get into our styles. Paste that hex code. Bring our spacing down to 0. Going to save that. Get into our settings. We're going to call this our Create Waves 2025 Part 1. We're going to save that as a draft. Must has visibility. Oh, visibility. Okay. This is going to be for everyone. I'm going to save that as a draft. Okay, let's get back out here. Let's share your work, project. Paste that in, bring our spacing down to 0, hit save, go into settings, create waves 2025, part 2, visibility, everyone, save as a draft. Get into here, checking my drafts. There we are. Create waves, part 1, part 2. I don't know what that is. All right. So, actually, before we leave here, jumping into the Discord, right waves. Take a screenshot of Bruce's work really quick. Bam. That's going to be my thumbnail cover. Okay. Everybody, this was great. I'm going to be going live in 2 hours on the Firefly Discord doing Earth Day with Jack. In an hour from now, Tony is going to be live on YouTube. So check that out, The Design Ninja. I will be back Thursday. And I don't know if I'm going to continue working on this project or not. Probably will, because I don't know what I'm going to do now that the challenge is over. I don't know. So I got to come up with something new. Congratulations to Bruce for winning. Bruce, I will send you a message shortly. Not right away, but within the next, 15 minutes probably. To all the artists, everybody that took part, great job, wonderful work. New background, yeah, maybe. I don't know. And thank you. I really do mean it. I don't know if you understand the importance of what it means to me that you take part within these challenges. Like, it does get me distraught. Like this weekend. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in a little bit. So everybody stay safe, stay creative, and just be nice. Let's create some waves. Bye, everyone.